what is an executive assistant? If you're a founder spending 3 hours a day on emailing and scheduling, there's something wrong there, you know? Here's the reality. You're the one coordinating every meeting, booking your own travel, and managing admin work. And you're not actually leading. You're just expensive overhead. Hi, I'm Matthew. I work with founders and candidates every day, helping them scope roles, set budgets, and make the best placements. And today, we're talking about executive assistants, what they actually do, why the role has evolved, and when it makes sense to bring one in. And this might be the hire that changes everything. Why does this matter right now? Because the cost of your time has never been higher. Whether you're a CEO, a solo founder, or running a remote team, every hour you spend on logistics is an hour you're not spending on strategy, product, or revenue. And the rise of remote work has completely changed the game. You're no longer limited to hiring someone local who costs $70,000 plus benefits, and you can access world-class executive assistants from anywhere. People who have supported C-suite executives and can hit the ground running. But most people still think an EA is just someone who answers phones. And that's just completely outdated. In reality, a great executive assistant protects your time, organizes your chaos, and keeps the operation running while you focus on the big picture. So what does an executive assistant actually do? Let's start with calendar management. An EA isn't just plugging in meetings, they're protecting your time, declining requests that aren't worth it, and they're catching conflicts before they happen. And lastly, they also structure your day around the work that actually moves the needle. Then there's communication. Your EA is filtering your inbox, drafting responses, coordinating with stakeholders, making sure nothing important gets buried. So think of them as your air traffic controller. Everything lands where it needs to and nothing gets missed. Travel, events, logistics, that is all them. You show up ready to work and they've handled the rest. But here's where it gets interesting. The best EAs aren't just reactive, they're always thinking ahead. They're pulling together data for your next decision, tracking project deadlines, nudging the team on follow-ups before you even have to ask. They're already 2 steps ahead. And from what I see, matching candidates to startups every single day, the difference between a good EA and a great one is that proactive mindset. They see the gap and fill it before you even notice. So, what are the real benefits of hiring remote? And why should you go remote? Well, first, we have access. You're tapping into a global talent pool of people who've supported executives at major companies and bring serious experience. Second, it's the cost. A full-time EA in the US averages around $50,000 a year, plus benefits and office space. And when you hire offshore through Pearl Talent, you can access the same caliber of talent for 60% less without sacrificing quality. And third, flexibility. Remote EAs scale with you. Need part-time support during a growth phase? Done. Need someone across time zones for international coordination? That's easy. So what separates a great EA from someone who's just okay? Well, of course, they have to have good organization and time management skills. But it's more than just that. It's being able to prioritize ruthlessly and staying calm when everything's on fire. Tech fluency is also non-negotiable here. Gmail, Slack, Zoom, Asana, name it, whatever your stack is, you need to be sharp across every platform. Certifications like Professional Certified Executive Assistant can be a good signal, but honestly, what matters more is problem solving. Can they think on their feet? Can they bring solutions instead of just questions? The best EAs don't just follow instructions. They see what needs to happen and make it happen. And you know, here's what this means for you. When you hire the right EA, you're buying back your attention. Every hour they save is an hour you can spend closing deals, building products, or thinking strategically instead of just reacting all day. I have personally seen founders go from barely keeping up to scaling confidently because someone finally took operations off their plate. And it's not just about time, it's about the mental space. When you're not worried about whether meetings got rescheduled or if travel plans are sorted, you can actually focus on the work that matters. The companies that scale fastest aren't the ones where the founder does everything. They're the ones where the founder has the right support. Bottom line, an executive assistant isn't some nice-to-have perk. It's one of the smartest investments that you can make in your own productivity. If you're spending hours a week on admin, coordination, you're leaving growth on the table. The right EA, though, gives you the space to actually lead. So you're thinking about hiring remotely. Pearl makes this easy for you. We pre-vet candidates and connect you with EAs who've supported executives at scale. So head over to pearltalent.com and we'll connect you with an EA who can handle all this so you can focus on what actually matters. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Yeah, thanks for watching.